Hello, everyone, and welcome to Play Loves Logic. Where on this channel, I solve logic-based Sudoku puzzles I find interesting. Today, I'm going to be looking at the puzzle called Parity of Mario by H. Bell. I think I featured an H. Bell puzzle recently. I can't remember. I'll have to check. I mean, they're all recent. I've only put out like 32 videos. Regardless, as always, I'll put the link to this puzzle in the video's description so you can try it if you want. But for now, let's get into the rules. Forgive me if I read the rules a little fast today. I need to leave my house in precisely 25 minutes. I'm rushing into this, so let's see if we can get it done. Normal 9x9 Sudoku rules apply. You have to have the digits 1 to 9 in every 3x3 box in every row and every column. Parity lines. Digits on a red line must all have the same parity, i.e. they're either all odd or they're all even, and it's up to us to decide which is which. Black Kropke dots have a 2-to-1 ratio. 1, 2, 2, 4, 3, 6, 4, 8, anything like that. White Kropke dots are consecutive. 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 4, 4 and 5, anything like that. Not all dots are given. Those are the rules. Let us have a look. First thing I can tell you, both of these have to be from 2, 4, and 8, don't they? Because if they were anything else, they would have either an either an odd digit, like a 1, 2, or 3, 6, and they wouldn't be the same parity. So they just have to be either 2, 4, or 4, 8. This one here, this has to all be odd because there's 5, right? There's 5 odd digits and 4 evens. This one can't be 5, 7, or 9. So this is only 2 or 6, which means both of these are even as well. That, oops, it's not special. It's just supposed to be like that. This here, look, there's 4 even digits in a Sudoku, 2, 4, 6, 8. All 3 of these now have to be odd, don't they? Because we already see 2 of them here. 2 of the even digits. We couldn't have 3 more. That would be 5 even digits. And there aren't 5 even digits in Sudoku. This one here, whenever you have to repeat Kropke dots, or you have more than one Kropke dot, it has to be from 1, 2, 4, 8. And further, the central digit has to be a 2 or a 4. Because if you had a 1, you'd have double 2s here and here. If this was an 8, you'd have double 4s. So it's either 1, 2, 4, or it's 2, 4, 8. And now I'm going to go one step further and say that there's no 1 on this. And I'm going to say that pretty confidently because if there's a 1 on this anywhere, one of these 2 positions, then this is a 2. And no matter what, one of these would be 1. And if one of these is 1, what's consecutive with 1? Simply just 2, which is not possible. So this is 4. And now these are going to be 2 and 8, which means all of these are now even. And we get from the digits 2, 4, 6, and 8. Oops, I was on colors when I meant to be on digits. 2, 4, 6, and 8. Okay, if this is a 2, what are our options? 1 or 3. If it's an 8, our options are 7 or 9. And I think no matter what, 2, 4, 6, 8 is all fine here. This is not a 4 by Sudoku. 1, 3, 7, 9. And 1, 3, 7, 9. What that tells us is this entire group of digits is odd because it all needs to share the same parity. So it is 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Of course, this is not 5. Okay, sure. Where can we look next? Let's color these 2 in. These ones. These have to be odd, don't they? Because they are friends with a 2, 4, 6, 8. So they're 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9, but of course they're not 5. Because that's already spoken for. This and this are even digits. Or odd digits, sorry. This is an odd digit because we already have 4 even digits. So this is an even digit. This is 1, 3, 7, 9. This is 2, 4, 6, 8. This is obviously an odd digit as well. Oh, and this is not 4, sorry. Okay. Well, these are both odd, aren't they? Because we have our even digits spoken for. There's already 4 there. So now all of these are even. And in fact, this is always going to be a 6 because you can't have a 6 on here. It would need a 3 to be its friend. Yeah, so this is only from 2, 4, or 8. But of course, this one is not 4 because of this 4. So that means this is only 2 or 8. And if this is only 2 or 8, and this has to be even as well, it just has to be 4. So we get a 2, 8, 6 quadruple, or a triple here, and 1 here. This is an odd digit. It's 1, 3, 7, or 9. And now we have 4, 1, 3, 7, and 9s. So we get a 5. Obviously, none of these are 5 anymore. And that puts a 5 in precisely one spot. That's the only spot that could be a 5. Excellent. Okay, what can I tell you now about this? Well, we have, and that's not a 5, sorry. We have 4 odd digits and 2 even digits. And this is either going to be 2, 4, or it's going to be 4, 8. So I'm just trying to think about now. 1, 3, 7. Well, what I can tell you at least is these are all even, right? Because there's already 3 odd digits here. So these are from 2, 4, 6, 8, and this is not 4. So what does that tell us? If this is a 2, a 4, a 6, or an 8, these are both now odd digits, which makes sense because they need to be consecutive, right? This needs to be consecutive with that. If this is even, this is odd. They have to have different parities. So this is from 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Obviously, this one is not 5 because of this 5. So if this is 1, 3, 7, well, it can't be 1, 3, it can't be 7 or 9 because it has to have a friend. And then that removes 4 and 8. So this is either 2 and 6 with a, well, this is either 6, 3 or 2, 1. But either way, now if this is only 1 or 3, this can't be 6 or 8 anymore. Yeah, that is true, isn't it? It is. Yeah, it is. These 3, these are odd because there's already 3 even digits here. So these are in fact from 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Of course, we know this one is not 5 by Sudoku, and this is not 5, 7, or 9. This is 1 or 3, which forces this to be a 2 or 6. Okay, and can we do anything with that yet? You're not a 5, silly boy. I don't think so yet. Yeah, what if we think about this? Well, look, this is an odd digit because it's consecutive with an even digit. So it's only 1 or 3, and then this is only 2 or 6. If this is only 1 or 3, this is only 2 or 4. So we have, 4, 3, 6, something like that would be fine. Let's go. Oh, we have a 2, 6 pair there now. That's nice. What is this then? This is 1, 3, 5, 7. Yeah. Okay. Well, now what? We need to find a house for a 4 and an 8. And I don't precisely know where they're going to live yet. So let's just keep looking. And what can I tell you? Come on, brain. Well, look, there's 4 even digits there. I can tell you all of those are off. I can tell you that they're all from 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, with the exception of the central 2 that are not from 5. And a 1, 3, 7, 9 quadruple gives us an even digit that is of 2, 4, 6, or 8. But it's not from 2, 6. We have 2, 6 pair. This is from 4 or 8. Weird. I have my band is 1 second. My band's calling me on Messenger video. Okay, well, that thing I had to do tonight was band practice, and band practice is now canceled. So I can finish this puzzle without nearly as much rushing, which is good news. I don't like rushing. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. This is our even digit, isn't it? And it is our even digit, of course. Yeah, so all of these are now our odd digits. There's no restrictions on them yet. 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Those are all fine, which means this is an odd digit and it's not 4. So this is 2, 6, or 8. This is a purple digit, and all of these are this, whatever you want to call it. This is going to be even because it's consecutive with this, and this is going to be odd. And I like when the numbers make sense. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 2, 4, 6, 8. All right, this is now an odd digit because all of our even digits are accounted for, which makes this an even digit by a process of elimination. 1, 1, 3, 7, or 9. This is now, of course, just 2, 4, 6, 4, 8. Well, you know what we can say for sure is that there's always a 4 on this, right? It's either 2, 4, or it's 4, 8, which means neither of these are ever 4s. And neither of these are ever 4s, are they? No, how could they be? Oh, look, and then that gives us a 4. Yeah, this is a 4. I don't know what this is. It doesn't matter yet. And the same logic works here, where this is never a 4. Which means, well, yeah, one of these is a 4, and yeah, that's fine. That's all I can say so far. But what that means is I just don't know yet. Let's think about this. 2, 1 doesn't work. 2, 1, 4 works. No, that doesn't work at all. 6, 3, 4 works is what I meant. 6, 3, 4 works. 2, 1, 2 doesn't work. 4, 3, 6. Yeah. Yeah, this is always 6, isn't it? 6 into 3. This could be 2 or 4, I don't know, but that has to be 6. And now we have a 2, 8 pair. So we get a 6 here. This is now a 2 and a 1. So this is a 6 and a 3. And this is a 4, 8 pair now. This is never a 6 anymore, which means this is a 6, which means this is a 2. This is a 1. This is a 1. None of these are 1s. None of these are 3s. This is a 5, 7, 9 triple, so that's a 3. Neither of these are 1 or 3s. 1, 3 is always up here. Great. Okay, none of these are ever 1. None of these are ever 3. None of these are ever 1. Okay. Well, if this is only 4 or 8 now, this could never be a 1. That's it. That's all I know. One second, sorry. I'm going to slowly chip away at this while I look at my phone, which is horribly rude of me, I know. But now I think band practice is happening again. I'm just sort of waiting for confirmation, but I don't want to stop. That's a 6 via Sudoku and some other things I've probably failed to mention. This is not a 6 anymore. Oh, this is not a 6 anymore. This is 2 or 8, which makes sense. This is 4 or 8. This is 2, 4, 6. There's one more even digit here. And it's not here. This is always going to be an odd digit because we already have 4 even digits. This is not a 1. So this is 3, 5, 7, or 9. All right. What else can I tell you, my friends? There's lots of pencil marks we can clean up because I pencil marked sloppily. None of those are 3. None of those are 3. And I kind of rushed there for a little bit, so I was really ripping through the puzzle. None of those are 3. So there's always a 3 here, isn't there? Yeah, which means that's not a 3. So one of these is 3, one of these is 3. That's fine. So this is 1, 7, or 9. So this is never a 4 anymore. 2, 6, or 8 all still work. And actually, look, this is a 4, isn't it? Because one of these is always a 4, and one of these is always a 4. So in this box, or in these last two rows, both are, possibilities to have 4 or spoken for. So then that's a 4, and 4 is somewhere up here. Okay, all right, gang. What else can I tell you? What else I can tell you is I'm unsure and still thinking. This is not a 1 anymore. Neither is that. In fact, we get a 1 because of that one, which we've had available to us for a little while, but sloppy pencil marking has done me in again, as it always does. No longer is this a 3. So there's always a 3 down here now. Okay. And none of those are 1. So that's a 379 triple. So this is a 1, which forces the 1 to be somewhere down here. Yes. But there's a 1 down here. So this is a 1. So 379, 379, 79, that all works. If this is 8, 7, 6 is fine, 8, 9, 8 is fine, all that's fine. Oh, this is not an 8 anymore, at least. And none of those are 8. 2, 4, 6. Oh, this is a 2, 8 pair, isn't it? So that's a 6. So we have a 2, 4 pair. And now the 2, 4 pair, that actually doesn't do it. Never mind. Oh, but this is an 8. So this is a 2, and that's going to do some stuff. That's an 8. This is now, well, this is not 3 anymore. So this is 3. Yeah, and this is 7, obviously, because it's beside a 6. So that's a 9. So this is 2 or 4, which is fine. None of these are 7 ever anymore. Is that? Oh, yeah, okay. So none of those are 7. That's not 7. This is 5. None of these are 5. This is not 8. Maybe it was supposed to be 9. What do we still need now? 1. We need 1, 3, and 9, and this is not 1. Yeah, so that's 9, 1. This is then 7, which makes this 8, and this 4, and that's going to do the 2 and a 4. This is now going to be 3 in the corner. What a treat. This is not a 1, so now this is a 1. This is a 7. Neither of these are 7. This is a 5, 9 pair. All right, gang. And what can I now tell you? Because we have certainly cleared up a lot of stuff in this puzzle, haven't we? Let's just look at individual digits. How do we still have so few 7s? I want to know. One of these is a 7. That means if this is a 7, this is 6 or 8, which doesn't really feel, I mean, it could be 8. That doesn't really feel like a useful pencil mark. Oh, there's something better. This 2 we have now gives us a 4. So that's a 2, 8 pair. So what's the even digit we need in this row? It's a 4. And it can't go anywhere else but here. Yeah. So now 4 is somewhere, well, there we go. 4, 8, 2 via Sudoku. So that's all of that. None of these are 9. It's a 3, 5, 7 triple. None of these are 5. So 5 is always up here, which means this is 5. No, sorry. 5, gosh. Oops. So sorry, the point I was trying to make is one of these is always 5. This is not 5. One of these is 5. This is a 7. This is a 3. This is a 5. This is 3 or 9. And this 7 says this is not a 7, 8. So this is a 7. And that is 9. This is 3. This is now 7. So this is 6. No, I don't know that yet, actually. Sorry. What I do know is this is 6. Yeah, wow. So that's 8. I almost made a silly mistake. What do we need down here? We just need a 2, which is here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 9. Now none of these are 3 or 9. This is a 1, 7 pair that is just resolved at 7 and 1. None of these are 7, nor are they 1. So they're a 5, 9 pair with no resolution. This is the only spot that can be a 3 via Sudoku. This is a 7, 9 pair that has in fact resolved. We get a 9, a 5, a 9, a 7, a 9. And that's resolved 7 and 5. What do we need up here? I guess this is just 5 and 9, and it can't be because this is going to be a 5, 9 pair. This can't be 5, so this is 9, 5, 9. This is now only 8, and then we only need 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a 5 somewhere, and it's going to be here, and we need a 6, don't we? Oh, and then the 8 does 2, does 8, does 2, does 8. 23 minutes, 40 seconds. 341 people have solved that in 12.3 days. I did like that puzzle. I think maybe the coloring wasn't the prettiest. I'm sorry if it's hard to read, but I enjoyed that puzzle. Thanks, everyone. I'm going to get running off to band practice. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you on the next one.